In the midst of roaring flames, an era was coming to an end. Dawn, June 21st, 1582, Kyoto. Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King who was on the verge of unifying Japan, why did his ambition fall to the blade of his most trusted general? Today we trace the shadowed depths of history's greatest riddle, the Honnoji Incident. 16th century Japan, the Sengoku period was an era of madness, where blood and betrayal were daily occurrences. The man who sought to end that chaos, Oda Nobunaga, he was a destroyer of the old order. A life of 50 years, compared to the turning world, is but a fleeting dream. He feared no gods, relentlessly crushing Buddhist factions and conservative daimyo alike. But behind his innovation lay a cold, chilling madness. And by his side was Akechi Mitsuhide, a brilliant tactician. Cultured and loyal, he was Nobunaga's right hand. Yet the rift between the two men was deepening in silence. Nobunaga humiliated Mitsuhide despite his numerous achievements on the battlefield. He struck Mitsuhide's head with a fan at a banquet and even threatened to confiscate his ancestral lands. In Mitsuhide's heart, hatred and fear began to sprout in place of loyalty. My lord is no longer the man we knew. He has truly become a demon king. June 1582, Nobunaga orders a march to assist Hashiba Hideyoshi's campaign. Nobunaga stays at Honnoji Temple in Kyoto with only a few hundred guards. Was this a heaven-sent opportunity for Mitsuhide, or the beginning of a tragedy? Instead of heading west, Mitsuhide's army suddenly turns back and marches toward Kyoto. And those famous words pierce the darkness. The enemy is in Honnoji. The sleeping temple was instantly transformed into a scene of carnage. Nobunaga was not panicked by the sudden raid. He sensed it instinctively. His time had come to an end. It cannot be helped, he muttered briefly and picked up his bow. Countless arrows rained down on Nobunaga, and the wooden pillars of the temple screamed as they burned. His loyal page, Mori Ranmaru, defended his lord to the end, but he was no match for the overwhelming force. Sensing the end, Nobunaga retreated into the deepest sanctuary of the temple. Before committing seppuku, he ordered Ranmaru, "Never let the enemy take my head." The flames devoured the ceiling, and Honnoji became a massive tomb. The next morning, amidst the ashes, Mitsuhide was desperate to find Nobunaga's body. But Nobunaga's body or head was nowhere to be found. The man who ruled the realm had evaporated without a trace. Mitsuhide's victory lasted only 13 days. It was a brief reign known as the 13-day rule. Defeated by Hideyoshi at the Battle of Yamazaki, Mitsuhide met a futile end at the hands of peasants while fleeing. Why did Mitsuhide commit treason? Was it a personal grudge, or was there someone behind the scenes? Some say it was the emperor's order, others claim it was the design of the ambitious Hideyoshi. The truth was burned away forever in the flames of that night. What remained in the void left by Nobunaga were the seeds of the new Japan he had dreamed of. The Honnoji Incident was not just a play of betrayal, but a grand prologue signaling the end of the Middle Ages and the start of the modern era. History unwritten. What we saw today is but a fragment of the truth. What do you think? Who was the real master hidden behind Mitsuhide's blade? Join us on this mysterious journey by subscribing and liking. See you next time.